Today in the best of, did you know it's National Bubble Tea Day?
I did not. Now I do.
Surprise! Sounds like the perfect time to talk about the new bubble tea trail.
So bubble or boba tea is a Taiwanese creation that's won the hearts and taste buds of the world. That includes right here in the Pacific Northwest. And joining us to continue the conversation this morning is Mark Everton, CEO of Explore Seattle Southside, along with Natalie Sugarcane co-owner Vinny and marketing director Ellie. First of all, welcome to all of you. Nice to have you with us on the show.
Well, thank you so much for having us here on this very special holiday.
It is a special day indeed. So Mark, first off, tell us what inspired the creation of this bubble tea trail.
Well, thanks for asking. The Seattle Southside area is known for curiously wonderful micro-adventures, things that people can go and explore and do. And it's the area, the Seattle Southside is really the area right around SEA Airport. And you know, we've got 50 million visitors a year coming in, and there's always a need for things for them to go and explore and do. And we all of a sudden woke up one day and realized that we, in this very small region, have 10% of the bubble tea shops in the state of Washington within 3 miles of the airport. And we thought, why don't we create a mobile track, a mobile trail, if you will, that visitors can easily log in and sign into, that will give them a map and a description and an ability to go and visit the 22 bubble tea shops that we've got on the trail. And they can do it in over several visits, or they can just kind of pick out their more favorite shops and go and explore. So that was kind of the impetus for us creating the bubble tea trail.
Yeah, it sounds like a great adventure. Can you talk about Seattle Southside community? How is an event like this a testament to the area's cultural diversity?
Well, one of the nice things about the area that we're in is the cultural diversity, and I think we may be looking at probably one of the most culturally diverse areas in the country, concentrated in the SeaTac, Tukwila, and Des Moines areas. And in addition to a lot of the African communities that are there, we have a very, very strong AAPI community. And I think that's part of what the impetus of the bubble tea trail and all of the bubble tea shops. And if you've been to the shops, and we're going to learn more about it from Vinny and Ellie, there's a variety of different Asian cultures that are represented in the bubble tea shops, whether it's Vietnamese, as is Natalie's shop, or the Taiwanese shops, which is where bubble tea actually started. Or obviously the Chinese or Korean and other communities, bubble tea has become ingrained. And what's cool is with all of these bubble tea shops, each one is very different, and each one reflects kind of their cultural heritage. And I think Vinny and Ellie can tell us more about that and how the Vietnamese culture is infused in Natalie's.
Yeah, and Vinny and Ellie, give us a scoop on this boba journey. So what makes a perfect bubble tea? What goes into it?
Yeah, so what makes a perfect bubble tea? Definitely always starts with the tapioca pearls, the boba there, as you can kind of see in the front. So anytime I go to a boba spot, I'm always making sure the boba's always got to be perfect, whether that be the taste, the texture. It's got to be not too chewy, but also not too soft to where it dissolves in your mouth. Just that perfect texture, and as well as the teas being freshly brewed. You could definitely taste it when it's not freshly brewed versus freshly brewed, so it's definitely on the better side. The perfect boba is always when it's got freshly brewed tea. And then, yeah, so I mean, perfect, fresh, fine balance between chewy tapioca and as well as freshly brewed tea.
Yeah, and the awesome thing about boba tea is that you can really ingrain your own culture into it. So like we were talking about earlier, Natalie's is a Vietnamese-owned shop. And so when Vinny's mother, Natalie, who's our owner, one of our owners, and she started this whole shop, she saw a need for Vietnamese culture over here. So she was able to kind of mix the classic milk teas and what we come to know as bubble tea, and also ingrain our Vietnamese fresh pressed sugarcane. So for us, we have a family farm over in Vietnam, so we have all of our sugarcane come from there. And we're able to add those tapioca pearls to essentially any of the drinks that we have. So that includes our Vietnamese desserts, which have a lot of toppings in them. And then we also have our fresh pressed sugarcane. So we have our traditional right here. We also, something unique that Natalie's does is we incorporate fresh fruit into it. So this one is our strawberry dragon fruit. So we take that fresh pressed sugar cane and blend fruit into it, so there's no added sugar, and it's delicious, if I might say.
Oh my
Extremely
gosh.
refreshing.
They all look so refreshing, and
Yeah.
I love hearing the backstory as well on the business and just some of the drinks. For those who might be new to boba, or maybe even those who have tried boba and maybe they didn't like it that much, what other recommendations would you suggest for them to taste while on this trail?
Totally. There's specifically in Natalie's, we also have, when you go up, you'll see a case of different toppings. So if the chewy, warm tapioca might not be your vibe, we also have crystal boba, which is like a crunchy jelly. We have lychee jellies, coconut jelly. So there's a variety of toppings. You can also get all of our teas without the toppings as well. We have lemonades, mojitos, different mixes. So I can assure you that there's probably something for everyone there.
I like that. I love the variety too. All looks delicious.
The other thing that I really like is one of the first questions they ask you is what degree of sweetness you want. So if you're sugar sensitive and you don't like overly sweet things, you can get great teas without all of the sugar in them. Or if you're much younger and you're very much into the sugar and you want that rush, then you can obviously turn it up a bit.
Juice it up a little bit.
Juice it up a bit, right.
Crank up the sugar content. Mark and Vinny and Ellie, thank you so much for coming in this morning and bringing in all these delicious teas for us to try. I think we're going to try to sample after the show. Yeah,
absolutely.
Appreciate it. Nice to have you with us this morning.
Thank you, guys.
Wonderful.
Thank you
Enjoy
so
your
much.
holiday. Thanks very much.
All right, we've added a link to more information on the Bubble Tea Trail and how you can participate. You'll find all of it at our website, komonews.com/hotlinks.
I like that they're embracing all the cultural diversity, and it brings other people in the community a chance to also learn about other cultures. And it sounds like you can kind of create your own adventure on the Bubble Tea Trail.
That's kind of what I like about it too, is make it your own.
Make it your own, exactly.